Hello and welcome to CCA Code Academy. I'm Mitchell, and today I'll be showing you how to compile C++ in the Linux terminal. This will be applicable for either Clang or GCC. So the first thing we need to do is go to the directory where our source files are. So you'll just want to open them up in your file browser. So here we are. This is my source file, HelloWorld.cpp. Just a very simple Hello World C++ source file. So we just need to open up this directory in terminal. So if you're in Ubuntu, or I'm in Elementary OS, which is based on Ubuntu, you should have this nifty little feature where you can just right click on the background in the folder, and then you can go to open in terminal. If your distribution of Linux doesn't allow you to do this, then that's fine. You just need to go to where you launch your applications. It'll be a little bit different for different distributions, but just go wherever it is that you launch applications from. Then you just need to find terminal and open it. So we're in terminal. If you had to do it this way, then you won't be in the directory that we want to be in. If you just opened, in terminal, then that'll actually open you up in this directory. So if you're not already in there, then we'll just have to navigate to it. So we'll see that we need to go to Home, Documents, and then the rest of this. Obviously, this will be different for you. It's wherever you have your source files. But the way we do that is we type cd, which stands for change directory. And then we just need to type that entire file path. So I'll type tilde, which is a shortcut for home, and then I'll just start typing the rest. So I'm going to be tab completing, which is where you type the beginning of where you want to go, and then press tab, and it'll type out the rest for you, just to make things go faster. And then all right, so that'll be a little bit different for you, but it's wherever you need to go. If along the way you don't know exactly where you need to go, you can type ls and it'll list everything that's in your directory. Then you can see where you need to navigate to. If you accidentally go down into a directory and you want to go back up, then you can type cd ... and that'll take you back up to the previous directory. So see, we were in compile and terminal, which is under Linux, and then I typed this, so now we're back in Linux. So I can go back down in there. So we're in the directory that we want to be in. As you can see, here's our source file, HelloWorld.cpp. So we want to make sure that we have Clang or GCC installed and updated. GCC, if you're using that, should already be installed, but it's always a good idea to just make sure that things are up to date. So you're just going to type sudo apt update, no matter if you're doing GCC or Clang. And then that'll prompt you for your password. So just type in your password. So what that's doing is saying sudo is basically super user. It's making you an administrator essentially. And then apt update, that is updating your package list. So this means that it's not actually updating any programs on your computer. It's updating the way that you get programs. So when we install GCC or Clang, it'll just make sure that we have the most up-to-date version of it. So now you'll just type sudo apt -get install, and then either GCC or Clang. I'll be doing Clang because I actually just personally prefer that compiler. Then you hit enter and it'll install. I already have it installed, so I don't need to install it. If you don't, then it will download a few things, then prompt you if you want to continue. You'll just type Y and then hit enter, and then it'll install. It'll finish up installing. So now that we have our compiler installed, we just need to use it. So you're just going to type in either Clang++, which is basically the C++ version of Clang, or if you want to use GCC, you just type G++ for the C++ version of GCC. So I'll be doing Clang++. And then you type the name of your source file, and then you're going to type -o, and then the name of what you want your object file to be. So you just type the name of your compiler, Clang++ or G++, and then you type the name of your source file. Then you type -o, which is basically saying, hey, the next argument, this guy, is going to be the name of my output file. Then you type whatever you want it to be called. You hit enter, and boom, that's it. It's already compiled. That's how fast this is. And if we type ls, you'll see, here it is. This is the executable file. So to run an executable file, you'll see that it is here in our GUI version of our file system. If you click this, then it'll run, but you won't be able to see the output of it. So we need to run it here in the terminal. So the way we do that is very simple. We just type // and then the name of our executable. And you just hit enter. And as you can see, here it is, says hello world. That's the output of our file, of our source file. So that is how you compile a C++ file in Linux. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found the information useful. If you have any questions, comments, anything, just leave them down there below this video in the comments section. I'll definitely try to get back to you as soon as possible, answering anything. If you found the video especially useful, please subscribe to the channel. Definitely will be helpful. I'll be posting a whole lot more videos, just getting started here. But yeah, other than that, have a nice day and have fun coding.